Hello, welcome back to Art Club, you guys. We are continuing on with our adorable little snowman theme. So you can kind of get a rough idea of what we're going to be making today. We're going to be using our cotton balls. We're going to be using those googly eyes if you want to create this adorable little snowman. So let's back it up and go step by step on how we're going to go from just our materials to our snowman picture. So the first step is going to be to choose a background color. You can see on my first one I chose a light blue. This time around I'm going to choose yellow for my background color. So just pick one of your colorful pieces of paper in which to draw your snowman onto. Now you guys are going to probably want to use pencil. That way you can erase it if there's any mistakes that are made. But I'm going to use Sharpie just so it's easier to see on the screen here. So the first thing I want to think about is that I want to leave room up at the top in case I want to put a hat on my snowman. So my first circle, I'm going to start it down just a little bit so there's room for a hat later on. So here we go. Circle number 1. Next we need circle number 2, and it's going to be a little bit bigger than circle number 1. Down like that. Okay, and now I need the biggest circle down at the bottom for my snowman. And you'll notice too, my circles, they're not perfect circles, are they? They're kind of more like oval shape than perfect circles. And that's okay, because if I'm going to be honest, you guys, when I go out and I make a snowman, it's not perfect circles then either, so it's all good. All right, your next step then is going to be to take your cotton balls and glue them down to your piece of paper. So you can either glue them on, just by taking your glue and either putting it on the paper or on the cotton ball itself and just glue them down like this, and then they're really big and fluffy that way. However, a way I like to do it is I actually like to stretch out the cotton a little bit. It makes it go a little bit further and it doesn't stick out quite as much. So it's really a personal preference. Both ways are fine, but usually that's how I tend to glue mine down versus having it just be one big cotton ball. But it's totally up to you. You guys are the artists. I'm just here to give you ideas, right? All right, so once you have all of your cotton glued on down, your next steps are going to be to decorate your snowman. So there's lots of ways we can decorate our snowman. You can see that I cut out a red heart and I put the heart on the snowman. I glued some googly eyes onto my snowman, but maybe you don't want googly eyes. Maybe you want to have it look like the coal eyes, right? So you could always do paper, cut like that and put them on there. I also cut out a top hat with a red band and I glued that down. I've got my carrot nose here that I could glue down. I could even glue it like this so it sticks out. Totally up to you. You're the artist. You can decide. Maybe I use these as buttons, or maybe you actually have buttons at home. You could glue real buttons onto your snowman too. Let's see, what are some other ideas? Because there's so many things we could do to decorate our snowman, right? We could get out markers or oil pastels, crayons, and we could maybe draw on some arms, or you could cut them out of paper, or maybe you go outside and you find actual twigs that you could glue down. That's another fun thing. You could take some of your extra cotton balls and break them apart into little chunks and glue them down as if it's snowing, or maybe you bring it down here so that your snowman is resting on some snow as well. You could give it a scarf. My goodness, there are so many fun things that you could do with this. So feel free to use any of the supplies you got in your art kit for this month. Feel free to rummage through your home and ask your adult and make sure if you've got any other art supplies, if it's okay to use those for this project. But I cannot wait to see how you decorate your snowman and just how cute it's going to turn out. Have so much fun, you guys!